Python is a very popular programming language. Many people use it. It is known for being easy to read. Its syntax is quite clear. This makes Python a great choice for beginners. It is also powerful enough for experts. You can use Python for many things. Web development is one example. Data science is another. You can also automate tasks with Python. It helps make computer work much simpler. In Python, we often use something called object-oriented programming, or OOP for short. OOP helps us organize our code. We use things called classes and objects. A class is like a blueprint. It defines how something should be. For example, we could have a class. This class would describe what all dogs have. Things like a name or a breed. An object is a specific thing made from that blueprint, so Fido or Rover would be objects of the class. Each dog object would have its own specific name and breed. Now let's talk about. This word is very important in Python classes. When you write a method inside a class, is special. A method is like a function that belongs to a class. It tells the objects what they can do. The keyword is usually the first thing you type. It goes inside the parentheses of a method definition. It acts as a placeholder for the object itself. Think of it like an object referring to itself. So why do we need? It's all about keeping things straight. Imagine you have many dog objects. Each dog has its own name. When a dog object barks, it needs to know its own name, not the name of some other dog. Lets a method access the specific object's data. It connects the method to the individual object that called it. Without, methods would not know which object's information to use. It makes sure that uses X details. The main purpose of is to represent the instance of the class. An instance is just another word for an object. When you create an object from a class, refers to that specific object. It is how the object's methods can find its own data. This data is often called attributes or instance variables. For example, if an object has an attribute, the parameter allows methods in the class to access. This ensures that each car object knows its own color. It helps keep the data for each object separate and organized. Inside a class method, you use to work with an object's attributes. Attributes are like variables that belong to an object. For instance, if you have a class called, a player might have attributes like and. To set a player's name you would use. To get the player's score, you might use. The dot after is how you access these attributes. It tells Python you are looking for something that belongs to this specific object. Let's look at a common method. This is a special method. Python calls automatically when you create a new object. It's often used to set up the object's initial state. Here is a simple example for a class. In this code means, take the value given when creating the object, store it in this object's attribute. Make sure this happens for the correct book object. Other methods in a class also use. These methods might perform actions or change the object's attributes. Imagine our class has a method. Inside this method you would write, this line means, take the current score of this specific player. Add the to it. Then, update this player's score with the new value. So, if calls, only a score changes, a score would remain unaffected thanks to. One typical use for is initializing an object's attributes. We saw this with the method. This is very common. You define what each new object should start with. For example, an object might start with an owner's name and a balance. And. Another use is modifying the object's state later on. A method like would use. This changes the specific account's balance, ensures the deposit goes into the right account. You can also use to call other methods of the same object. Sometimes an object's task might be complex. You can break it down into smaller helper methods. Then one method can call another helper method using. For example, a class might have a method. This method could call and then is another method within the class. Using here says call the method that belongs to me, this robot object. This helps keep your code organized and readable. A very common mistake for beginners is forgetting. When you define a method in a class, it needs as its first parameter. For example, if you write instead of Python will get confused when you try to call this method on an object. It will try to pass the object itself as an argument. But your method isn't expecting it. This usually results in a. The error message might say something like, remember, always include as the first parameter for instance methods. Another frequent mistake is trying to use instance attributes without. Inside a method, if you want to access an attribute like, you must write. If you just write, Python will look for a local variable called. Or it might look for a global variable named. It will not automatically know you mean the object's attribute. This can lead to a if no such local or global variable exists. Or worse, it might use a different variable with the same name by accident. Always use to be clear, you mean the object's own data. To sum up is a fundamental part of Python's object-oriented programming. It acts as a reference to the specific instance of a class. When a method is called on an object, is that object. It is the bridge that connects an object's methods to its data. Think of it like the object saying me or myself. It allows an object to work with its own unique attributes and behaviors. Understanding is key to making classes work correctly. Without it, objects would be isolated from their own properties. It is important to know that is a convention, not a strict Python keyword. This means you could technically name it something else. For example, you could use, or however you really should not do this. The Python community universally uses. Using makes your code instantly understandable to other Python programmers. Sticking to this convention is a very good practice. It helps maintain readability and consistency across different Python projects. So, always use as the name for the first parameter in instance methods. Using correctly helps you write much better Python code. Your code becomes more organized because data is neatly tied to objects. It becomes more robust because interactions between objects are clear. Each object manages its own state through. This reduces the chances of accidentally changing the wrong data. It also makes your classes easier to understand, debug, and maintain. When you see, you know it belongs to the object. This clarity is very valuable, especially in larger programs. Mastering is a big step in becoming good at Python classes. It might seem a bit strange at first, especially if you are new to OOP, but with a little practice it will become second nature. Try creating your own simple classes. Experiment with and other methods. Pay attention to how is used to access and modify attributes. The more you use it, the clearer its role will become. Soon, using correctly will feel completely natural.